So put your hands together. And he has a friend too. Put your hands together, everybody. Warren Bendler and David Krause.
So this is an original. This is How Long? How long can it last? How long can we remain afloat? How much time before the blast? The world's a lump upon its throat. Can all the generals in the world teach us how to understand the burns upon his face and hands, the burns upon his mind and land? How long? How long? How long can you supply the means for people to choose sides? This one is wrong, he's got to die. He'd kill you first if he could try. No, we're not equal, don't forget. He said last night on the TV set. How long? How long? How long can we stay ahead till the wrong ones are all dead? Like a thief in the night, the answer comes that no one's right, and all the warheads take the reign, and no one's left to take the blame, and we didn't even stop the pain. How long? How long? Time to time a savior comes, loudly tells us we should stop, till he's shot or stabbed or hung. And it's, oh my God, call the cops. They catch the killer, he's insane, he's too sick to take the blame, and all we remember is the savior's name. How long? How long? How long can it last? How long can we remain afloat? How much time before the blast? The world's a lump upon its throat. Can all the despots in the world teach us how to understand the burns upon his face and hands, upon his mind, upon his land? How long? How long? How long? How long? How long? Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Kind keeps being a topical song, unfortunately. So the next song, there's a local singer-songwriter by the name of Rick Sikeli, who, somebody liked him. He used to say that all singer-songwriters need to have a Jesus song and a train song. Being Jewish, I will never write a Jesus song, but I did want to write a train song, but I never rode on a train. It's on my bucket list, but I've never done it. So I wrote a song, The Train I Never Rode, and this is it. So this would be an E. There's a highway across this country and it runs on rails of steel. There's a highway across this country and it runs on rails of steel. Well, someday I'll ride that engine and I'll tell you how I feel. Oh, Lennon and McCartney said you got to ride that line. Oh, Lennon and McCartney said you got to ride that line. Gonna go down to the station about 1 after 9:09. Well, the men who built that railway built it out of sweat and blood. Oh, the men who built that railway built it out of sweat and blood. You know, they laid that track all day through the sand and through the mud. There's an idiot in Washington who wants to build a wall. There's an idiot in Washington says he's gonna build a wall. Gonna build it out of sugar cubes about 2 inches tall. Oh, say, Mr. Conductor, what time's this train roll by? Oh, say, Mr. Conductor, what time your train rolls by? He said the train's a disappearing, boy, so don't take your time. Well, I never rode no railroad, but I surely rode a train plane. Well, I never rode no railroad, but I surely rode a plane. I'm gonna ride that train to Memphis and I'll ride it back again. There's a highway across this country and it runs by rails of steel. There's a highway across this country and it runs on rails of steel. Well, someday I'll ride that engine and I'll tell you how I feel. Someday I'll ride that engine and I'll tell you how I feel. All right. Thank you. So this last song I wrote with a friend of mine, Deb Widowitz, and I get a lot of songs that the melody and the guitar part come right away, but no words, nothing else happens. It's just nothing happens, and those songs get put aside until I can either figure out words to it or they never get any words. So I had come up with this nice song, and I asked Deb if she would contribute to words because Deb's got a surplus of words.
He means it in a nice way.
Yeah. And so I wrote most of the music to this, and she wrote most of the words. And this is the lessons we have learned. So that would be... Oh, you got it. Okay, good. It's an art. Here's to the man who has found love and lost and opens his heart to love again. And here's to the hero, regardless the cost, who stays in the fight to win. And here's to the gambler who knows to walk away when the luck of the draw comes to an end. 'Cause it's not about the mistakes that we make, it's about the lessons that we've learned, the bruises that we've earned. It's not about the wrong road we may take, it's about the lessons that we've learned, the bruises that we've earned. Here's to the one who can admit to being wrong, allowing those who follow to do the same. And here's to the winner who extends a helping hand, keeping his brother in the game. And here's to inspiring trust in one who got burned, what it's like to be betrayed. 'Cause it's not about the mistakes that you make. It's about the lessons that we've learned, the bruises that we've earned. It's not about the wrong road we may take. It's about the lessons that we've learned, the bruises that we've earned. Here's to the day when reason prevails and we realize that there's a better way. And here's to the day when war's a thing of the past and prosperity and peace are here to stay. And here's to treating one another with respect, with fear and hatred washed away. 'Cause it's not about the mistakes that we make. It's about the lessons that we've learned, the bruises that we've earned. It's not about the wrong road we may take. It's about the lessons that we've learned, the bruises that we've earned. It's not about the mistakes that we make. It's about the lessons that we've learned, the bruises that we've earned. It's not about the wrong road we may take. It's about the lessons that we've learned, the bruises that we've earned. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
David Krause on harmonica.